up. Stove can be fed from two ways, either the top or the front feeder door. There's usually 2 to 3 drafts on a stove. And on this side I've got drafts for airflow. I'm going to open it up fairly wide to let it get a lot of air when we start, because we want to make sure that wood catches. Sometimes, and I'm probably going to put a couple of little slivers in, if I can find a couple of sliver pieces that I think will catch. And when you are, usually the first time you light up a cook stove, you're immediately going to discover where all your drafts are. And if you do or don't have them open, because it's going to start to smoke out the top until it starts to draw. So you've got the 2 side drafts, you've got one on the stovepipe in a lot of stoves. And how you tell with these plate drafts is there's a big round plate in here, or oval plate, and it is pointing in the direction your flipper is. So if it's this way, it's closed. If it's this way, it's vertical, it's wide open, it's going to let that airflow come up the chimney. For baking, you also have a draft, usually on the side. Sometimes there's a slide lever on the back. This one's on the side, it's a flipper lever. If I pull that forward, that's going to close up the oven. If I push it back, it's going to let the air and the smoke draft up the front here a little bit. And I hear it snapping and crackling, that's a good sign that it's starting to take off. Yeah, that looks happy. I'm going to feed this one into the top.
So you really had to know what did what.
Yeah, they're not a terribly complicated beast.
Yeah.
It's mostly just about getting them airflow, and you know, if you can start a campfire, you can start with these.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we've got it going, we're going to let it go with drafts wide open for a few minutes until the smoke quits, kind of burns off the top
Sure.
and starts drawing up the ceiling, drawing up the chimney.